Hey guys, it's Neec trucking along here, and I just want to come to you today with a catch up on day 2 and day 3 of orientation at Prime Inc. And today, well, when you first come, they give you these cute little packets. And it has Prime Inc. and the address. And what comes in this packet is a map of the school, the campus, and all the hotel rooms, the trucking parking lot, the main building. And on the other side, it's color coded to help you know where you need to go during orientation. So the main 2 rooms that you're going to be in is called C4, which is like your main classroom, and you're going to be in a classroom. It's called Sim. And I spoke briefly about Sim in my first video of day 1, and it's a simulator that they have that you use to help you get but it helps you understand how to clutch, how to shift gears, how to float gears. And they have different levels that you go up. And like each day that you go, it's a different level that you do. Like I know day 1, you go in there and you learn 1 through 10. And here, I don't know how I've never driven a stick in a car, so I don't know. But they go 1 through 5, and then you have to flip this little button up, and then it goes 5 to 10. And then once you do that, then you have to downshift it. That's complicated. And then after you downshift it, then you got to bring it back up, and then you have to skip gears. So it's like it's real cool how they have it set up. Like I really like it. And like with me not knowing how to drive, a stick shift, that simulator, it really does help, like a lot, like 100%. It really does help. And it's an accelerated course. So, you're basically learning how to drive a stick in like 4 days, literally in like 4 days. But the teachers, they're really nice. They help you out. Like any questions that you have, like they'll answer them like that. Like they're really there to help you. Because me and that stick shift we weren't getting along at first. But I'm getting the hang of it slowly. And so what comes in that packet is they give you a little welcome packet, and it looks like this, and it just has like a lot of different bullet points and like things that you just need to go over, and it gives you like the times and stuff that you have to be in class, and it has like the first day of orientation on it that they tell you like what you need to bring, which is basically like a pen and notepad. It tells you where to go on the first day of orientation. It's basically just an overview of like where you need to go, what you need to bring. And when you flip it over from this side to this side, it's another little map that I guess is like a handheld map that they give you that can help you. And then they have this, it's the shuttles for Prime. And it's like all their different times and stuff that you need to catch the shuttles. And in the first week of orientation, you don't catch, the other 2 shuttles that they have. The only shuttle you'll be catching is called the green shuttle. And you'll be catching that to the DMV. And when you catch that shuttle, it comes like 4 different times a day. From like 9 a.m. to like, I think it's like 3 or 4 p.m. If I'm not mistaken. Let me look real quick. 4. All the way till 4. So it's like, and it comes every 60 minutes, and it goes from the campus all the way to the DMV. And then on the back of that page, they have basically day 1 of the gears that you're going to be learning, which is basically 1 through 10. And we haven't gotten to the reverse yet, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be later on tonight when we head back to the simulator. So it's like class is literally all day. Like I really haven't been able to post any videos because I've been studying, and in one of my other videos I had said that I had read this book, which is my Maryland book. But when I came to Missouri, and I was looking at I took the test on Tuesday, and at their DMV, and when you go to their DMV, you need to have your birth certificate and your driver's license from your original state. And when I went there, I went in there and I'm like, oh, okay, I feel confident. I've been taking the tests online, and I read my Maryland book, and people say that the Maryland book is compared to, all the other state books. So, I'm like, okay, cool, I got this. So I go in there and I take the test, and the way they have their test set up is like when you first walk in there, you go in and you basically check in, and after you check in, then they assign you to a computer. Once they assign you to a computer, it's like a real old school, computer that you've never seen before. Like no keyboard, no nothing. Like it's like, I'm like, is that even a computer? Like, what is that? Like, I wish I would have been able to take a picture of it for you guys, but the DMV that says no phones, so I wasn't able to take a picture of it. So I took the test, and the way they have it is you take general knowledge, and then you take all of your endorsements right after it. So you don't get no break in between, no nothing. It's just back to back to back to back to back. And that's one thing that I don't really like doing, because it doesn't give me like a breather. It just keeps me going through the motion of these questions. And with it being online, it makes me feel like I'm being rushed. So I don't really like online tests. So what worked best for me was I went back and I read the whole Missouri book. Like I couldn't do Maryland because it wasn't working. It wasn't giving me the answers that I needed. So I read the Missouri book front to back.
You got a call?
And like a night, that's my roommate in the background.
A call
so
from
just so y'all
driver.
know. And then
Hey,
so I went in there on Tuesday, took it, failed it. Failed it horribly. Didn't even make it halfway through the test. Took like 20 questions and they was like, failed. I was like, oh. So I was pissed. I took it personal. Like, I took it real personal that I failed twice. And I'm like, I don't do failure. I can't do that. That's not me. Before this, I did nursing. So I'm like, I'm all about the book work. I could memorize some shit like that and recite it right back to you. But I'm just like, the way they had these questions set up, it was like the book questions really wasn't even on a test. They had questions that was like common sense. That for me really wasn't common sense, because I'm not no trucker. Like, I don't know no stuff about, no engines or nothing like that. Like, I don't know that stuff. So it just was basically like a whole thing for me to research it all over again and refresh my memory. So how Prime has it set up on Wednesday, they have I think it's like officers that come. It's not officers. They come basically to the campus and they test you, and you can either do the online testing or you can do a paper test. And I chose to do the paper test because I'm like, with the paper test, it'll give me more time to focus. And so what I did was, when they came on Wednesday, I studied the night before. His name is Jordan, and he was up with me till 2 in the morning. I lie to you not. 2 in the morning, helping me study. I was like, thank you, because I needed it. So he gave me this website. I'll post the link in the description box for you guys. So I'll let y'all know that. And I'll give you the website he gave me to study off.